Janeworld, and welcome back on this program, Etiquette with Jane. I hope you are doing great. If this is your first time coming across my video, kindly click on the subscribe button and be part of this program. So you welcome back. So guys, today we are going to be discussing five deadly acts to human lifestyle. Like those acts that are deadly, they are killing. Okay, so the first one is body shaming. Body shaming is not good. You say to people that they are too fat, they are too slim, they are too thin. Even if you are going to say you are going to give comments on their body, there are ways to put it. Now they're saying, why is your belly like this? Why is it as big as this? Why is it so thin as this? People want to be happy. So you should be mindful of words that you utter to them. Because at some point when you tell some people that they are too big, they are too big, you have too big belly, they start starving themselves, and from there they might develop some kind of disease just because they want their body to be okay. Someone has told them that okay, they are too big, they have too big belly, something like that. So we should stop body shaming. And in case you told people that are sleeping, why are you this thing? Pankere, this and that. And those people will start eating like animal. Like everywhere they go, they start eating food, just to make sure that they had weight or they had up. So you should know your ways around words to people. There are hurtful words that might lead to people depression or even wanting to wound themselves just because you are telling them that okay, they are not good looking in the society, the way their body is, they are not fit into the society. So you should learn how to speak to people. These words are deadly. Telling them that imagine now they chop all the food in your house. Imagine. Those words are hurtful. So let's learn how to use words when people like this are around us. So that's the first one. Body shaming is one deadly act that we people should avoid. And another one is criticism. People can criticize you. In fact, they have to give some people like crown. If they hear you, you be boss. Well, some people will say positive and negative comments, but criticism is criticism. If you give positive comments, they will not say you criticize. But it's when people give negative comment that will say, these people can criticize. Is it like you have a bad belly, or I don't understand. Like, is it that you don't like what they are doing, or you don't like those people themselves? Why must you criticize them? If you want to give comments, there are ways you can actually put your if you actually know that the comment is not like positive like that, but you don't want it to sound so negative, there are ways you can put it so that person will understand. At first you might just start with okay, appreciating what they are doing, appreciating them for who they are. Then you can now bring in the words, okay, and there are ways you can actually adjust, there are ways you can actually do this, and they will understand, instead of telling them that in fact, too bad. You can't even sing. You are just too poor. Imagine, see voice, crack voice, this and that. When you tell people crack voice and they start taking hot water every day of their life and their throat starts exploding or doing something else, will you take the responsibility? And imagine, the action came from what someone actually told them. Yeah? They say, see this one, no. Hey, and you say you can dance. Imagine, see how you are dancing like a gala. See how you are dancing like this or that. And those people will now start doing, excess and overdoing things just because you criticize them. Well, I don't say you should not give comments, but the way you just put them is what we should manage. Let's learn to manage how we do things. These acts are deadly. Criticism is deadly. If people should take it there are many people that have killed themselves just because they are being criticized. Okay, so that is the second one. If you want to criticize, learn how to do it appropriately so that people will not find it hurtful, but rather learn and adjust from it. So the other one is comparison. Well, let's say comparison or discrimination. Okay, I want to use the two words together because it's actually similar to me. So, making comparison and discrimination. Okay, this happens a lot. In fact, I don't know, in the family it happens, I mean, among friends, in the church of God, in the religious places, it happens where they will be like, Sister Tolu can sing. Compared to that Sister Tola, that is where problem comes in. And then they'll start giving regards to Sister Tolu instead of Sister Tola. And in the family too, they'll be like, if you see this sister so gentle, boy, the younger one is something else. Now they will start thinking that person is a bad person, and another person is a good person. So comparison is actually deadly. If you want to compare people, compare in your mind. Don't say it to the society and let them feel like some people are bad and some people are good. And also discriminating. When you're comparing, you will definitely discriminate. That's why I'm putting the two words together. When you compare, you will discriminate, because you are actually saying, you are actually on one side and like rejecting the other side. Okay, this one is good and this one is bad. So and when you're saying these words to the society, they will definitely have another feeling concerning the party that involved. So it is deadly when you're comparing, even if it is talking about human, talking about attitude, talking about status, people's status. Like you are telling someone that this one is rich. If you see the car this one is driving, you see his own like Mozu, like this, like that. They start saying, this person is not someone that should be, recognized in the society, but this one, respect the person and that. Who told you that the person cannot do better in future? So you should stop all this comparison and discrimination. People can actually do better. You don't own their life. You don't know their future for them. If they're not doing better now, that doesn't mean they won't do better in future. So you don't need to start discriminating and saying one side is okay, one side is that and this. So this is killing. It is part of the deadly art to human lifestyle. People don't want to be compared. Like, okay, I'm different. Of course, we are made differently. We have different potentials. We are created in a different way. Human beings are dynamic. So you don't need to say, okay, because you can do this and I can't do it, that means you are better than I am. There are aspects of myself that is better than you. So you don't need discrimination. People are better in what they do. People are good in whatever aspects they choose. So if you're not doing the same thing, that doesn't mean I can't do something different perfectly. So we should stop comparison and discrimination. So the number four, the number four deadly art to human lifestyle is stigmatization. Oh my God, stigmatization is one big thing that can kill. Okay, let's come from the aspect of disease. Okay, when people have HIV, when they have COVID, the way people stigmatize them, oh God, that's the first thing that killed them. Most of these people, most of these HIV positive people, COVID people, it is stigmatization that killed them first before the disease. If we could show them love, make them feel like they're human, their problem can be solved, their disease has a solution, or at least when they feel loved, there is no anxiety, they are not brooding, and they're fine, they're eating well, they might live longer than expected. So, but when you start stigmatizing them by saying, okay, we can't share the same spoon, we can't share, though in some disease, you can't share the same spoon with them, you can't share some personal things with them, but they will understand if you don't make it seem like they are outcast. So, why this thing is not like they want it, but it happens. It's not like, who on earth we want to be infected with HIV? Who on earth we want to be infected with COVID? But then it happened and they're also feeling like they want to get out of that shit. You don't need to make it hard for them by saying, okay, just stay there, or don't even move an inch closer to me. Don't even eat the food that I eat. Don't even sleep where I sleep. Don't even do this. Don't even do that. And they start feeling like, oh, this is an end for them already. Like everything is over, and start packing their heads, their property or whatever thing before death even comes. So we should learn to do things right. Stop stigmatizing people. I'm actually part of a team where we actually educating the younger ones on period dignity and all this stigmatization. Many people, they feel like the younger girls, when they are in their puberty stage, they feel so ashamed to discuss with their fellow, with people in the society, that they're actually on their menstrual period. And that is because of that look from people. People will make them feel like, oh, you are dirty, you are filthy, you are this, you are smelling, even when they are not. And they start hiding themselves from the society. Like, okay, don't let them know that I'm doing this. Don't let them know that I'm doing that. And even some of them, when they wanted to buy their menstrual material, they will have to hide. That is because of the expression they are getting from the society. Imagine being told, okay, so you are not a big girl, hey, big woman don't come. And they start feeling ashamed. They start feeling ashamed. Also, they made us understand that in some religion places, the way they put it, like, okay, they need to be cleansed. There are some sacred places that they shouldn't enter because they're on their menstrual period and this and that. But then for me, I would say that shouldn't affect their self-esteem. Yes, that shouldn't make girls or people to feel like, okay, they are not cast or they are dirty, they are fetal or that. But rather, those places are, that is their doctrine, that is their protocol, that's their process that must be observed. So because they say, you have to be cleansed, you have to be washed after your menstruation, doesn't mean that they are stigmatizing you, or they are telling you that you are dirty, you shouldn't be seen, you shouldn't be touched, or that. So what I'm saying as a whole is that stigmatization is killing. When you make people feel like they are an outcast, it kills them faster than any disease. So let's try and show love to people. Let's support them in wherever we can. Let's encourage them. Let's motivate them instead of making them feel like an outcast. Finally, guys, we are going to the fifth one. Remember, I said 5 deadly arts to human lifestyle. So the fifth one is always in haste. In quotes, just put it in quotes like that, like always in haste. People that are always in haste, they make mistake. They make like lot of mistakes that they come back to regret. If you're always in haste to do things, okay, you want to do this on time, you want to go there on time, you quickly want to get this done, you will choose the wrong path. That is just the truth. And majority of people that go for ritual and that is because they are in haste. When you run ahead your future or your destiny, it's because you are in haste. And at the end of the day, you come back to regret it. So it is also deadly to human lifestyle because it's either it destroy you completely or cut short your lifestyle. So always in haste in your decision making, always in haste in your lifestyle, always in haste in wherever thing is deadly. Learn to calm down sometimes. Learn to think over things sometimes and see if you are making a right decision. But always being in haste, okay, to do things. I want to have money. I want to get married. Okay, many people now that are in haste to get married because pre-wedding shoot can actually make you feel, hey, God, it's intimidated though. As in, when you see people showing you ring like this, when you're on beach, hotel, this and that, displaying love, public love, you feel like you want to get married. In fact, some people even frustrate their partner to give them proposal ring. Like, okay, my friend has gotten ring. My friend has been proposed to. Hey, all this will be dating for 5 years. You've not proposed. You've not do this. You've not do that. And with the haste that they end up in a wrong marriage. So being in haste is deadly. So the way people are made to live their lifestyles are different. The way we are structured, we are made to live our lifestyle are different. So you don't need to be hasty because probably someone is ahead of you, someone is doing better than you, and you think you quickly want to reach that level, and you want to enjoy what they're enjoying. You are going to make the wrong decision, end up wrongly. So these are the 5 deadly arts to human style that I have for you today. Remember, like I said, Comparison and discrimination is deadly. Stigmatization is deadly. Body shaming and criticism is deadly. Also, always in haste is deadly. So please and please avoid this act so that you can live peacefully, can live fine, and even in society there can be peace and love among people. So thank you so much for staying to the end of this program. So always share, like, tell people about the channel, tell them to subscribe, to share, and like, comment, let me know how I'm doing. So thank you guys, and I remain Janet. Remember, the channel is Janeworld Vlog, and stay tuned.